In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how the fastest growing D2C brands are crushing it on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube using a smart influencer activation system that most brands aren't even aware of. This is the hidden strategy behind the most dominant up-and-coming brands like Aloe, Ridge Wallet, Goalie, and Poppy, just to name a few. Have you ever noticed how these companies seem to have an endless stream of on-brand, authentic, and awesome content, getting billions of views, generating millions of dollars in sales, and growing their influence widespread right in front of our eyes every single day? It's because these brands don't just look at influencer marketing as another shiny object or fad. These companies take influencer marketing seriously and have learned how to deploy what I like to call influencer armies to get light years ahead of their competition and continue to grow across social media, across their sales channels, across community building, and across retention. The first thing you need to do if you want to have any success with influencer marketing, you need to implement a system. Hi, my name is Ben Gerster. I'm the founder of Joybyte, where we help brands just like yours to activate, deploy, and scale influencer marketing campaigns to generate widespread exposure, but more importantly, trackable sales and growth. If you stick with me to the end of this video, I'm going to show you the three-tiered approach we use to crush these campaigns with a 99% success rate over the last 5 years. And although this system is an untapped goldmine that many brands are crushing it with, if you've ever tried to do this in-house, you probably know how complicated this system actually is to get right. You may be wondering if it can even work for you. This is the exact system that can grow your brand, produce more content, generate more sales, all without having to spend more time finding and managing influencers, fighting for content rights, or having to work with expensive agencies that don't get results. Micro influencers, macro influencers, affiliates, TikTok Shop, Instagram, Meta, Shorts. Where do you even begin? And with influencers, how do you even know how to find them? How do you track their sales? How do you get the right people promoting your products? Plus, you're spending a bunch of time back and forth in DMs with entitled influencers who want to charge you an arm and a leg, but don't have anything to show for it on the back end. And you don't even have a system or process to streamline it. Sounds like a pain. I know it is, because my team and I see this every single day. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you and say that this is easy and can be all done with AI. This is a ton of work, years of research, and it may take decades to get right on your own. But in this video, I'm here to show you how you can skip all of that and go straight to execution mode as soon as next week if you're ready to do something bigger and are a good candidate for our done-for-you influencer army. I want to introduce you to the Joybyte Influencer Flywheel system. This is exactly how we activate your proven and tested on-brand influencer marketing system with hundreds of the right influencers that generate unlimited amounts of UGC that you own the rights to, generating millions of views that drive consistent traffic and sales to grow your brand. When you implement this system, you can say goodbye forever to a lack of content, to not having enough in-house manpower to make this work, to expensive agencies who don't negotiate and have zero transparency, and to influencers that never deliver and have zero analytics but still want to charge thousands for a video. Yes, say goodbye to all of it forever, all without having to waste your time with costly trial and error or learning it on your own as you go. Look, guys, I'm not only here to just present my done-for-you option today. Of course, full transparency, I would love to find more quality top brands that I can help grow. I've already worked with over 600, and we've generated billions of views and multiple 8 figures of sales for our clients. I've built a massive business and a life that I love, and my clients are truly successful with this system, which makes me incredibly proud. But on this call, I want to appreciate you for just being here by revealing exactly how this works. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how to build and scale your own influencer engine, one that works like an automated machine to grow your business month after month. Go ahead, guys, grab a pen and something to write on because we're about to lock in on this. So these are the 3 essential tiers of the influencer flywheel, and the third one is where most brands fail. Let's break them down. Starting with tier 1, the product seeding and affiliate army. This is the foundation of the flywheel. And if you want influencer marketing to actually work, you can't start with a handful of influencers and expect big results. You need volume. That's what tier 1 is all about. What we do for the brands that we work with every single month, we identify and reach out to 400 aligned influencers. These are creators who actually match their brand and their audience. And instead of paying them up front, we turn them into a performance-driven army by incentivizing them through product trade and affiliate commissions. So it's a win-win for everyone. So what you need to do is get hundreds of creators posting about your brand, and you need to do it at a fraction of the cost of traditional influencer marketing. This way, you can push consistent content, drive repeat exposure, and most importantly, drive cost-effective sales. And this shouldn't be a one-and-done thing. You really need to be doing this every single month, constantly adding new affiliates, seeding product, and expanding your reach. We send over 1,000 DMs every single month when we run this play. This is how you flood platforms like TikTok and Instagram with UGC that sells. It's how you generate a constant stream of new content that you can repurpose across paid and organic channels. And this is how you build a real influencer marketing foundation, one that's cost-effective, measurable, and completely self-sustaining. All right, moving to tier 2. The micro influencer growth engine. And this is how we make your brand famous. Now, tier 1 is all about driving conversions and organic exposure at scale. But tier 2 is about targeted promotion, tapping into specific audience communities that turn your brand into a household name. And the key to making this work? Micro influencers. Because let's be real, big name influencers don't convert like they used to. They're expensive, their audiences are broad, and the trust factor just isn't there. Micro-influencers, on the other hand, are where the real results happen. They have smaller, more engaged audiences who actually trust what they recommend. They're authentic, highly targeted, and ridiculously effective at driving conversions. And here's where things get even better. Not only do these influencers get your brand in front of the right people, but they also produce polished content that can be repurposed across every marketing channel. This is where we start playing chess instead of checkers in our strategy. Because now you're not just running influencer promotions, you're strategically positioning your brand in different communities, testing different messaging angles, and collecting valuable audience data that fuels everything from your paid ads to your email marketing strategies. So instead of just getting exposure, you're getting valuable insights. You're figuring out which audiences convert best, what content performs best, and what messaging actually sells. This is how you go from being just another brand on social media to a brand that dominates conversations and stands out from competitors. So you need to find the right micro-influencers for your brand, test them, measure their performance, and get them bought in for the long term so they continue to drive results month over month. All right, moving on to tier 3, building an elite UGC creator team. And this is how to install an always-on content engine. So if you're trying to scale paid ads, email, or even just keep up with organic posting, you're gonna need an insane amount of content. And that's where tier 3 comes in. Once you've activated hundreds of affiliates and strategically run micro-influencer campaigns, you can hand select the best creators from both tiers, the ones who are on brand, tested, and constantly delivering high-performing content. These are your on-call creators, content producers who are ready to deploy content at any moment. This means you never have to worry about not having enough high-quality content for ads, email, social, and beyond. Every month, your elite UGC team is producing a steady stream of conversion-optimized content, following strict creative briefs and making sure everything is dialed in for performance. And once you identify the best performing pieces, you can run those as Spark ads and whitelisting ads, amplifying them to millions. This is how you completely remove the guesswork from content creation. No more scrambling for content, no more running out of creatives to test. Just a full-blown content engine running on autopilot, constantly producing, constantly optimizing, and constantly scaling. When all 3 tiers work together, you create an unstoppable marketing engine. See, most brands fail with influencer marketing because they only focus on one piece of the puzzle. They hire a few influencers, get a couple of posts, and wonder why nothing changes. That's not a system. That's a gamble. What we do is we build a full creator ecosystem with every tier feeding into the next, creating a machine that drives massive reach and trackable sales through affiliates, taps into niche communities and builds trust with micro-influencers, and produces a non-stop supply of high-converting content with UGC creators. This is what creates a system that compounds growth over time, one that's cost-effective, measurable, and infinitely scalable. This is the Influencer Flywheel. And this is what we build for all of our done-for-you clients with no additional work on your end. Sit back and watch your brand go viral and your sales go up. Now, I know you may be thinking, that's great, Ben, but will it really work for me? And I get it, but here's the thing. My team and I have tested and proven this model over and over across every major industry. People who came to us didn't have a system for this. Brands like Ice Barrel, for example, who deployed an army of over 100 viral influencers to help them drive 4.4 million views, 50,000 followers, and then generate $400,000 in revenue after just 6 months. Or like Jordan Craig, who we helped get access to 425 affiliates, which drove over 213 million views, a 397% increase in follower growth, and $650,000 in revenue after 8 months activating the Influencer Flywheel system that I just taught you. Other brands like Baja Gold also, who got to deploy 130 influencers, driving nearly $500,000 worth of revenue and 5 million views from just one campaign. Or Hans DeFuco, one of my favorites, was another client who we helped generate 32 million views by finding, recruiting, and scaling with 120 influencers who were a perfect fit for their product and drove over 900 conversions in just under 4 months. And the list goes on and on and on. But when they came to us, they were all frustrated and struggling with the same thing we hear every day from many store owners. They were either struggling to manage influencers in-house, spending hundreds of hours trying to find the right influencers, or they tried working with influencers before but didn't see the results. Or they had the idea like, wouldn't it be cool if we had TikTok creators promoting our products and we could have it on TikTok Shop? But they didn't know even where to start. Does any of that sound familiar to you? Well, you're definitely in the right place, because this is why the brands I mentioned, plus hundreds of others, have come to us since the dawn of influencer marketing, and we've been able to do exactly what I showed you in the 3-tiered approach earlier. So now picture this. Your brand is everywhere. People see your ads, influencers, and products all over their feeds. Influencers post, content spreads, and customers keep coming. It all runs like clockwork, driving sales while you sleep. And the best part? You don't have to figure it out, hire a big team, or deal with a bunch of tools. Our proven system does it all for you. This is how your brand goes from just another name to the one everyone's talking about. So now you have 2 choices. You could get off this page, keep trying to do this on your own. Heck, even take this exact strategy I just gave you and run with it. But fast forward a few months, inaction sets in. Everything is the same, nothing changes. Or you can decide that enough is enough. You don't have to do this all on your own. And you can actually get this entire influencer activation system plugged in, completely done for you inside of your own business. Here at Joybyte, we're a premier strategic influencer partner to hundreds of brands all across the United States and Canada. Our team has developed a proven system, and we will literally do all of this for you. Here's how you get access to the Joybyte Influencer Flywheel. All you have to do is pull the lever, and we'll take care of the rest. We'll recruit all of the influencers for you, manage the entire process, we'll deliver the content and results you need to grow. And there's no guesswork, no headaches, just a system that works for you. Plus, we're so confident in this process, we will literally guarantee you 1 million views within 90 days, or we work for free if you're a qualified and good fit for this system. The brands that do well typically are doing somewhere between 7 to 8 figures and sell B2C. And if that's you, we should definitely be talking. Go ahead and fill out the application below, and our team will be in touch with details on how this works, completely done for you, white glove service. If you qualify, we'll create a custom tailored influencer marketing plan for you in just 30 minutes to show you how this system can work for your brand to help you scale predictably and profitably. Simply fill out the application below and our team will reach out to schedule your call. But please make sure to get your application in as soon as possible while this page is still up and we are still accepting new accounts. Guys, we're going to be building an entire influencer activation system so you can dominate across all channels. But due to the nature of that delivery process working one-to-one with your team, we can only take on 8 to 10 new clients max per month to ensure that we deliver at the highest possible level. So if you're watching this video right now, that means we still have a few slots available. So go ahead and book your call right now, and I'll see you on the other side.